Precious people, hallelujah. So, taking this moment very shortly today, let me first introduce myself. My name is David Abuga, and I would really like to take us through one of the things here which we use for the live stream, one of the tools, that is the apps which we use for live stream. But before then, let me just confirm if I'm live. Yes, I've seen that I'm live. The very first thing that I have just to remind us, for the use of we always use OBS. For now we use OBS, and that is OBS. And just to include all of the apps, we always use free worship, but free worship we only use that for the display and to the screens, what you always see, like the Bible verses, like that one. So but today I will just like to take us through the OBS. I know Pastor, not Pastor, but Dan take earlier on take us through this. This is majorly for the Kamin altar. Yes, I believe I'm doing this for the Kamin, and maybe also anyone else from Vika or elsewhere would like to know how to use the OBS. So I'm going to majorly to give a prerequisite that you all go through the link that was shared earlier by Dantec, giving the full introduction, everything about OBS. So right away, today we are going to add one of the apps, so that we'll be combining it together with the OBS. That is the Bible Show. I will show you that about that app, which it will be helping us to display the scriptures. So without wasting any time, I've just said I'm not going to take much of the time. Yes, and you'll bear with me, cause that is English sometimes, know that I'm not that fluent, but I will try. So right away, just allow me to go and open the OBS. That is here, my tool, as you can see. I believe I'm live. Let me confirm before you continue. So I don't know if I'm yes, am I really live? Let me confirm if I'm live, so that yes, I've confirmed. So at this point, you can see here, first of all, for you to use the OBS, you just come and download. You can come to the Chrome. You just click OBS Studio. If you have to install OBS Studio, you click like that, and you search here the first option, this one. Then it will direct you up to where you will have to download it. Yes, so you will go and download for Windows, and it will give you more of the guidelines there. So at this point, I don't know if my internet is, if maybe also if it is strong, but it's okay. So that's the OBS I have installed. Here it is. Allow me to launch it. The OBS loading. If in case you get some interaction from my surrounding, just bear with me, because I'm taking it while I'm at the house. Yes, so I don't know if OBS has launched. Let me try again to launch it. So let me just launch it anyway. So I have launched it other way. So you see it denying because it was already launched. That's what I'm using to go live. So let me just go and start it afresh. Just to give it a start afresh, so that we may all be on the same page. Yes, so if you can try to check my screen here, I believe it is visible on the other side of YouTube. I have no one to help me in confirming that, but I'll just try to go on through. Yes, I have confirmed. So this is the very new page for the OBS, as you can see the outlook. So let's say for the OBS, it helps us to go live on YouTube. I have just said go through the prerequisites that was sent earlier on the link that we were shared. So for this moment, let me say at this point here where you see scene, this remains to be, this always the big house where you can add, let's say you can add a banner. I'm doing practically, so let me say the first thing is for banner. I come and add just within there another scene for camera. Another scene I will add it. I've said today I will introduce what is called Bible show, which will be helping us to display the verses on live, on YouTube live. So I just name it the way it is, Bible show, like that. So and this at this point, so I will not so let me say for banner you just come now. After now that is being your main house, you come now to this second part here where we see my cursor here. I believe you can all see my cursor. You can see my cursor. Let me confirm if my cursor is visible. Yes, I did try earlier on to do this, but let me confirm if my cursor is visible. Yes, it is visible. Yes, my cursor is visible. So if let's say this is banner, you want to display banner here, you just come now to this part here where you have sources. Now you want to add things onto that banner scene. Now you add things there. You can add, let's say, banner, which is the main thing. You just come image, you add image. I believe you follow my cursor very well. I'm not stuck in there sana. So you just come, okay, let's say image, and your image, you come and browse. You can go where you have stored your photos. So for me, I'll come here, let me say desktop, then I'll go to up to, let's say, one to my desktop. Let me find one of the banners. I really don't know if I can find one. So okay, I will have to go. Let me see Sunday if I have any banner here. Is there really any banner? No. I'm trying to find one of the banners, so let me go up to where I've stored them. So yes, Sunday view. This depends on where you have how you've organized your folder. So on Sunday view, so let me just come here. I know I'll find many of the banners. So let me just try to use this one, like that way. So at that point, let's say you have this is your banner. Now you have to transform it. You just come and right click there where you transform to fit it on the screen, like that. Okay, the banner was not designed on the 19:6 ratio, so let's say that's our banner. Now you come for the camera. For the camera, you come now to the part of camera, you add other things. You can come here and add this way. You add the sources. Now you can add the camera, that is the signals from the camera. You just go to the video capture and then you can say that is camera signal. It is good also if you have to name your things, you want to add, so that you may not be confused. So camera signal, like that. Now you come and select your camera. When now you connect your camera, you will see now the things, let's say people there after you have now added your camera. But since now I'm at home place and I don't have the HDMI and connect it like that with the camera, so you will bear with me like that way. So let me say it is NDI, or let me just use this way, this the OBS virtual camera, like that. Again, whenever you add anything, you always come and transform it so that it may fit to screen, like that. You can come add other things, let's say the logo, such kind of things. So you add image, yeah, the logo for the ministry, I mean. So I can just use this one. Let me use this one, that it's already removed the background, like that. Okay, so for this one you can just minimize the size, like that. You can reduce the size again, and then you can move like that, just to put it somewhere there, and then you can come here, right click it to rename it. Let's say that is there. Sorry for that. So that is the logo. Add logo like that one. So logo, so that you may not confuse. So you can come and add again the live icon. If it's image form, you can add it. You can just come and select here, you name it live like that, and then you browse. Do I really have? Okay, I see I don't have it there, so it is on the downloads, but it must be very far. Let me try to find it. I once download it very long time ago. Yes, it is there, like that way. Okay, so again I will have to minimize one size and balance and squeeze it somewhere at the corner, right corner there. Okay, like that way. So other thing, you can come here and add, you can add the scrolling words. I'm just brushing it because I believe you all understand this. So text, I can say, let me add scrolling text, the one that you always see there, down, bottom down, scrolling text. Okay, so I can type my text here. Let me say blah 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 blah, welcome to celebration, welcome. Let me type it. Let me say welcome to celebration. So that is the word that you always see there, scrolling. So you can come and add some filters there. You just come color, you can use let's say it can remain to be white, and then for the background we can change it to be green, not green but a blue. Sorry, we always use colors from the ministry, like that. I don't see if opacity, you can increase the opacity. Yes, like that way, the opacity for the background. And then you say okay, so this is your word, your scrolling text. So you have to minimize its size. I see that it can take a lot of time. So for that you can just come here, properties, and then we want to change the size, not property but the filters. Is it filters really? To change the size, select font. Now you change the size, you can put it 100. We see the size, just to minimize the size like that. You can still decrease the size. You can put it 80. Let's put it 80 and see. Yes, and then you can put it here down kabisa. So for this text to scroll, you will have to do it some filter. You just see here where I've placed my cursor, click there, filter, you add, not add but let me do like this so that we all see. Yes, you add like that. You just click this plus here, and then you see here where we have scroll, sharpen, and all this. So you just go there to scroll because you want it to scroll, and then you can decide which side. If it like that, if you increase that horizontal speed, it will slide like that. If it is on left side like that, so always take it to scroll it on the left side like that. You can increase the speed. Vertical, it means scrolling vertical, but we don't want that, so that you can just remain it at constant. That you can make it to be at 0, completely 0. Yes, that. So after you have done that, your text is already scrolling, so just do like this way. Yeah, it's already scrolling. So other thing that you want to add here, I'm just checking it, brushing it through. I see it's okay. If you had a camera, it could display the video of people here. So but we are not at that point, we are not there for now. So for the transition 6, let me take this one and put it here, so that or let it just remain there. Yes, I'm using OBS that is updated, that's why you see like this way. So for the transition, you can just come and fade. If you want this part now to go to the live, you can take it. Let me give a transition. Give it 20. Can I give it 2050? Yes. So I believe I'm doing the right thing. Yes, so I've just felt like that. There we have the banner. So at that point, that's how we always go live. I know everyone is convenient up to that point. So but today majorly I wanted to talk about something that we call Bible show. That's why I've added here a folder Bible show that is at the scene, so that when now we are at live, we can also be displaying scriptures. When now let's say the speaker is there, we can be displaying when now the speaker is maybe mentioned a verse, we can be displaying on the screen, rather than taking the camera direct to our TV there and try to zoom in which sometimes it's not that really good. So with the Bible show, that's an app I will show you. It's a good app whereby we can display scriptures. So at that point, I believe you're all well. So let me just take you directly on how to install the Bible show. So for you to have the Bible show, it's a kind of another app that you can have to include now to the OBS. So you have to install some of the things. So first of all, let me take you to the browser, a new page. So let me say now, you first of all, you have to install it first. You just type it Bible show. After clicking like that, so the first option, you just click it like that. So this is the page, the home page for the Bible show website. So you just come here down, and then you just scroll through it, and then you check, and then you come and download, where we have the size 19.5 MB, very small size. You will download it. So for me, I have it, I will not download it. So after you have downloaded that, you come and again, in order for you to display the Bible show, you have also to have what we call OBS NDI. OBS NDI. Yes, OBS NDI plugin. So like that, you just click and then you search. So this is a very fast suggestion. You click on it. This is an extension that you must have it in order for you to have the Bible show on OBS. So you have to install the OBS NDI, very important. So you just come and go to downloads. I believe you see here, go to downloads, so that you may select the right version, so it will take you up to this point. So for your case, you just come up here down. You see here where we have the OBS NDI 4.13 version, that is at Windows, that is 64-bit install, like see. So we download this executable file. So you just click on it and then it will start download immediately. It doesn't have much of the procedures. So after now you have installed that as the second tool, again you come and install you come and install another thing called the OBS, not OBS but NDI tool. Yet for the first one was OBS NDI. So for this now, that part now we have the NDI tool. This one you just come and install it and launch it in your laptop. So the moment you install it, you just come and click here download, and then you download it. It's a free app, you don't have to pay for it. So after you have installed and launched it, it automatically synchronizes with the OBS NDI tool, and then you can now go to your OBS. So at that point you just come here to OBS. Yes, here we are, the OBS. So now you want to launch your now Bible Show. So if you remember very well, I have said earlier that you have, after now you have installed the Bible Show, you then go again and install the OBS NDI tool. That is OBS NDI tool as first tool, and then you install the second thing, which is OBS NDI, and then the third one yes, the Bible Show app. So at this point, just allow me to launch the Bible Show, and this now where we have to be very keen, because we have not been using the Bible Show. So as I installed earlier on, it came here at the desktop. So just allow me to launch it, the Bible Show. What now you'll be selecting, like now select the scriptures you want to display. I don't know what is saying. What is the problem? Okay, let me try to launch it on this other side. I want to launch now the Bible Show. I believe it must have error. Object reference not set to an instance of. Okay, install it again if the problem persists. Okay, let me go to downloads, because I downloaded it some days back, and then see if it is there. That is the Bible Show. Here it is. Let me try to see. I believe there were some things which was done there. Let me just install it. Finish. Yeah. So it is launching. So this is generally the look for the Bible. Not this is okay. Let me close this file. This is like a guide, but now this is now the outlook of the Bible Show. When you launch the Bible Show, it will bring you to this page. So first of all, for the Bible Show, it has to display the scriptures. That's why it is why you call Bible Show. So I can see. Let me take you some of the things common. For this, you just have you yourself to go and try to check all of these features, because I know all of you are learned. So you can just come first of all and take this part. I believe you can see my cursor. Let's say Bibles. You have to install. When you launch it for the first time, it doesn't have everything. So for the first thing you have to do is you have to install the version, the various version that we have. So you just click Bible there. Now after you have clicked Bible, you come here and then select the version that you want. So let's say I want, which version do I need? Let's say you always use NIV. You just come NIV, you find the alphabet coder, you try to find where we have the NIV version. NIV, I really don't see it. NIV. Okay, let's go to English language first. You see how let's find, you see Africans fair, where we have Africans here, so let's go just to English. I believe we will find all of them there. English, so yeah, English versions, yeah, they. So at this point, we have various versions here. So you can just click, you see NIV, I have already installed it here, the version that is 2011. You can go and install another, let's say King James. You find if King James is there, the moment you click install, it installs directly. So King James, where is King James? King James version, here we have all of this. We have the 1769 version, I believe, I don't know. But I see that's the only option we are having. Yes, so you install it. You can also install Kiswahili. We just look on the Swahili language, so that those following on YouTube, they can also be able to read in Swahili. So you just go to Swahili. Yes, Swahili, I see some versions here. I see these two versions, that is SRUV and SUV. So you install the one you want. So for me, I installed 205. Installation, it takes very short time. I can just take an example. Let me install this one. Okay, not installed, that version is outdated. Yeah, but installation takes very short time. Now after there, let me now take you to preferences. I will not take you through everything, but let me just take you through configuration. This when so I don't know if my sound is still okay. Let me confirm. Yes, so at display, you can just come here, display, you can do some edits here. You can just come here, always put for your output, it must always be at the NDI, you remember, so that you can be able to display on OBS. You put at NDI output, that is at the display part, at the configure. When you have to configure, you go to display and then you click NDI output. Now if you want to display, let's say I will take it with the example. So let's I will not take it this way. Let me take it in English. So you can just come here where you have Bible version, hapa juu kabisa, you click NIV, and if you mark 2 of them, it will display 2 of them. If you mark 3, it will display 3 of them, 3 version. So for me, I don't want it to display 3. Let me close this SUV. Now let me say I want to display, let's say that is let me take just Exodus 4:20. You just select your verses. At this point, now you just go directly. You see here where it has now shown the Exodus 4:20. So you can just click here so that it may run like that one. So you see here at the monitor, you have your display is blank, so you just click your preference to see what it has to display. If you can try to check the display is not that really good, especially if you take the background. So for such case, you just have to come and configure. Yeah, you have to configure. Click configure so that we can come and change some of the things. Let's say background, you can change the background things, everything. You can also select themes. Themes are there. You can select on how you want your output to be. But for me, I can just come to it, configure, and then I go to background, and then I select one of the background which I have. So when you have clicked at the background, you come here on this side, you can say browse, so that you can change your background. So for my background, I can just come here where I have my background, where I have downloads, and I can go up to where I have now put my folder for the backgrounds. And once you set once set is not it's not that you will be always have to set it now and then. No, you can set it once and forever, so you can always be using that unless you want to change. So for the backgrounds, let me come in and select one of the backgrounds. I see. Okay, okay, let me do like this way. I have, so you have to select it as a picture. Yes, as a picture, so that not a video, as a picture. And then you come and browse. Now you go to the where you have stored your folders, your backgrounds. So just come here, select one. I like this one. You can say open. You see, just change the background. And you must always use something closer to the colors of the ministry of the Lord. So at that point, if you just come here and click read, if you go to display, you see now the background is changed, but some of the, let's say the text is not that clear, so you can also come again and try to do some edit. You just go to configure. Let's say you have to configure text. So first of all, your text, you should change it to the color that you have been used. Let's say the normal color is this one, CUG, whatever. And let's say weight, you can have it bold. Let's just take it slow. That is font for the scripture text. Yeah, this way you can see verse and reference. Reference is the by the book, let's say Exodus, Genesis, like that. But now let us first set the verse part. So font for scripture, you have set already the font there. Style, which style is this? You just configure. Yeah, let it just to be normal. Another thing is color. You can change color. You can try to find where you have color white. You can also I believe also you can type it. Colors, you know how to do the coloring. So okay, see, that option is not that clear. So let me find color white. Okay, let me try to see. I have to check some things here. Size, you can reduce the size the way you want. Decoration, and don't have to decorate anything here. So color, this color still is not with. Let me try to see. For the font, we can change and put it something that is let's say if you have impact. I don't know if you have impact. I think it should always be everywhere. Yeah, just make it just to look normal. Okay, So let's continue. Maybe some of things we will find it later. Okay, this, let me just put it normal. So let me just reduce the opacity just to be 0. Yes, I don't want the background. The color as okay, you can just balance this color. The color is so strange. You can also just try to familiarize and find one of the best of the fonts to use. Yeah, font balancing, I think that is better. And then if you want to display one version, you just display like that. Let's now go to the part of the reference. So for reference, we also have to change. Let's say here we can use a color. Let's say first change the font color. It can be white or something else. Can just change it. Can change it. Okay, the coloring really disappoint. You just try to find a good color. I believe that could be better one to use. But now the font is really not that good. You just also balance. You try to check. Yeah, you are now designing how it will appear at the output there. So yeah, I think that font is not that very bad. So you also try to check the size. You can increase size. No size, you can just leave like that. Let's increase the size for the something like that. Once you have done with the text layout, you can check layout. The layout is okay, background is okay. Yeah, the other thing, you just go to the display now. So for the display, you remember to the destination, which is now our OBS. Now we say that you have to put it at in their output. So if you want to check how things will appear, you just click on preference to see how it will appear on the other side. So you now to the very other important part. I'm about to finish. To the very important part now. Let's now go to the OBS. Yes, here we are. Now you want now to add that whatever you are doing now. Now it's like that's how you let your Bible show up at OBS. You have now installed everything. Now it's about the final part. So at this part, you just come here. So already the OBS is running at the ground, and you set the output. The output you set it as the output. So when you come to OBS, you just go directly to the Bible show. That's at the scene part. Bible show. Then you come to add a source. To add a source, you add a source. You see now the NDITM source here. This now what will bring the Bible show to OBS. So you just click NDI source like that. You can name it. You can name it as some scriptures. It is very simple like that. You don't have to worry. The biggest challenge is when you have to install all those, but for now, sorry for the interruption. Now you have to continue and say scripture reading. Yeah, we are renaming like that. Now you have to now select here the source. Now you select now to bring your Bible show. Now you see the Bible show, it's already there, the first option. Yeah, like that. So you just click OK. At that point you just come here, you click it to transform in order to fit on the screen. You can also use F7 as a shortcut. That's Control F, but for now you just go transform. So you see now the outlook of what you have. So if you have to interchange now to the other side, if you want to know to interchange now, let's say it was now video, the speakers now mention a verse, you just come here and say fade. You see, once the person is done, you just click fade back again like that. And something that I will like just to it's not that very hard. It actually is very easy. For once you have set like that, you just come here. If you want to change now the verse, you just come at the Bible show, and then it will change automatically. When you let's say Leviticus 9:5 like that, and then 9:5, you just come and click. You must click here play. Once click like that, on the other side it has already changed. You see, it's already Leviticus. Let's say if it was live, that was maybe what was on the YouTube live stream, but now the speaker has changed maybe the verses. For you, just come here. You can just even decide to stay here. You just click First King, let's 22. You click 2. You can see. You click play, and automatically on the other side, even without checking, it has already changed. You see, that is First King 10:22. It's not a must you come and do changing. No, you can also just stay on this side. If it is Romans 2:8, you just come click Romans 2:8, Romans 2:8, Romans 2:8, just like that, and then you click play. Play is here. I believe you can see here. Play automatically on OBS imesha change. Yani ukibadilisha kwa huko kwa Bible show pande imesha change peke yake already. So I believe I've come to an end of that session of how to use the Bible show. But pia ukiniruhusu naweza rudia kwa Kiswahili. Nilisema Kiingereza sielewi sana, pia Kiswahili sielewi sana but I can repeat it for the sake of understanding. Yes, I want everyone to know very well about how to use the Bible show. So see, wale uko pale kwa live stream, not just to stay there interchanging banner. No, sometimes you can just be displaying verses. I delete the Bible show, I assume. So I delete. Yes, I have to delete it so that I may start it afresh. Even OBS, even the Bible show, I have to close the window so that I may start it. Nianze tu kwa urahisi. So let me believe now we are now set to run the service. But sasa nataka kuongeza the Bible show. So it is very simple. Since we have installed everything, you have done installation. Let's say it is in our laptops, because I know it we'll have to install in our laptops there. So it is very simple. You just come here, you go to Bible show, you click to launch it. Once it has opened, you come now to, you go to OBS. Okay, nisema natumia Kiswahili. Umeshafungua Bible show, unakuja kwa OBS. This is where we are. Not there really, this other side. We are here. Sasa unataka kuweka nini? Let's say kulikuwa na banner hapo. Sasa unataka kuongeza Bible show, so unakuja hapa kwa scene, You come and add something, you name it Bible Show. Very simple like that, Bible Show. Now the big house, the Bible Show. Since you have added the Bible Show like that one, now you can now add at the source. Let me repeat. Okay, Kiswahili umeshaweka Bible Show kwa scene. So kitu ya pili unakuja kuweka ni at the source, unakuja unaweka now the sasa ile the ENDI source, kuileta ile Bible Show yenye umeshaifungua pande huko kwingine. So you just click ENDI source, unainame it as a scripture. Scriptures. Unakuja hapa kwa source name, una select it. It is here, David Bible Show. That's according to your laptop user, the way you have named it. So Bible Show NDI, unaandika hiyo, unaweka okay. So ukishaweka okay, ukifika hapo don't worry, unakuja hapa kwa now to your app. Your app is here. You just select the verse you want. Let's say Jonah 2:5. Unakuja hapa kwa preference. So kwa preference, okay, so tulisema tuna configure kwanza. Let me configure it very fast. Yes, background ni hiyo. Haya, unakuja sasa unasema preference, configure. Okay, so ukishafanya hivyo, okay, another verse unachukua, let's say na home 4 lazima ufinye hii kitu iko play hapa hii. Unaona play alafu mbele yake kuna plus, una click hiyo play like that, so that ionyeshe hapa kwa background like that. Nilikwambia once kila kitu imesave, hakuna kuja kwanza kwenda kutafuta background. Once you have set your Bible Show, that's it. So ukikuja kwa OBS, unaona kenye iko, whatever you are doing there, it is displaying on this side. You just transform it. You transform to fit on the screen. Now you see, unakuja sasa, ukikuja hapa Malaki 2:4, yes, umeweka hivyo, alafu 2:4 na make sure umeweka imeplay like that. So ukiweka hivi hapa already kwa OBS, ukienda huko unapata ishajibadilisha. Unaona Malaki tu ishajileta already peke yake. So kama ilikuwa live like that, let's say the speaker have said, let us use another version. We use anyone with the Kiswahili version, not Kiswahili, let's say King James version. Unakuja una mark hiyo KJV hapa, you see Bible version hapa juu kabisa. Unakuja hapa alafu unafinya, you now click hapo, so unatoa moja, ubaki na KJV, that's King James version. Vile umeandika hapo hivi, limekuja hapa hivi kwa your monitors, you can see already kwa OBS live ishajibadilisha peke yake, King James version, as you can see. So it is very simple as that. For the last year part ya mwisho, for the last 10-15 minutes, that's how to use the Bible Show. Zile za kwanza ilikuwa about installation and everything. Don't worry on that, we can help on that. So concentrate more importantly on the last 15 minutes and you will understand. So thank you very much for your team, for your blessed team, for your time. I really appreciate very much. Now let us just do some of the practice and committing more to serve the Lord.